Is moving abroad actually worth it? Honest answer, it depends on what your expectations are. If also what you expect to fix and what you are looking in living abroad. It's a very difficult question to answer. From my experience, most people don't ask this question when things are going well. Normally, they ask this when they are tired, lonely, disappointed with their life, whatever they are, and probably they are trying to say, okay, what about moving abroad and like disconnect a little bit from what is happening, whatever you are. And that context, of course, it's very important. It's true that while moving abroad won't fix all these problems or insecurities, and it will not magically make you confident or won't solve the problem you are trying to avoid, it would definitely expose them. So it's a very critical moment, let's say, when you are you move to a new country and suddenly you realize, and I'm doing this actually, and I'm trying to explain this because it happened to me. You are not really running away from problems. When you arrive to that place, they really show on because you probably lose this security net that you had at home, or these ways or systems that you created at home to create and or tackle challenges, let's say like this. And suddenly you are confronting yourself without all these support systems that you have at home. No, so it's uncomfortable and it can be very hard sometimes, but it really puts you in a place where you can start reconsidering how do you think or what do you want in life, etc., etc. So I think it's kind of a good moment for reflection when you move abroad, and the first months especially, because it's a little bit more like you reconstructing a little bit everything around you. For me personally, it was super worth it. Not because it was easy at the beginning, but because it made me more aware of who I am and how I want to live. At the end, I'm not saying that it's for everyone. So I think what it's important here, it's more like if you can afford it, of course, like the trying it, like the 100%, it's worth it to try that fact of like reinventing yourself, like living away far away from home. It's obviously not for everyone, but just doing this single step of trying it makes you reconsider a lot of life choices. And in my opinion, everyone that I met becomes a better person or a better version of themselves. Like, even if then the decision for them, it's like life abroad, it's not for them, and they go back home, this experience already did something to them. And that's what it's, for me, really, really interesting from taking the step. So maybe it's not about the real move or the time living abroad, which is also very nice. And of course, it gives you a lot of perspectives and a lot of like experiences. But the fact of trying it, at least, it's already for me a life changer. So at the end, to like pack it a little bit, if you moving abroad expecting comfort and everything comes easy from day one, probably you'll be disappointed. So definitely then at that case, I don't know if it would be worth it. At the end, you're never moving because everything is perfect at home. Majority of the times you're like living because of job opportunity or a capacity, or there is problems at home and you're leaving that, and then you become foreigner and you try to build something better wherever you go. So definitely discomfort and easiness of the process, it's not there. If you move abroad open, with an open mind for discovering things, learning cultures, growing, and improving yourself at the end, then it's totally worth it. I think it's one of the best things that a person can do to improve and to learn about themselves and then grow up. With that said, let me know if you agree with this, me, and whatever experiences you have living abroad, and if it has been worth it for you to leave your home country and go somewhere else. Write them in the comments and I will be reading them. As always, if you are looking for more experiences similar to this one, this is a topic that comes quite often on the podcast, and every guest answers it a little bit differently, and they explain their own experiences living abroad. So if you're interested in more real expat stories and not Instagramming and social media making it all fancy, but the real stories behind people living abroad, make sure to subscribe and check the episodes of the podcast that should be around here now. And I hope you enjoyed, and we see each other in the next episode, next video.